On December 29th, 2020, I got word that MBTA's eastern route, better known as the Newburyport-Rockport line, would have 2 rare trains running in one day. Knowing that this isn't a common occurrence and the line is generally quite boring, I headed to Assembly, a spot in Somerville where the eastern route branches off from the western route, known as the Haverhill line, and the eastern route crosses the Mystic River. Not long after I arrived, Pan Am B01, the Pan Am's Boston-based local, crossed the bridge as light power. Today's B01 is heading back from Salem, which it works once or twice a week. Generally, B01 has 3 possible routes: Lawrence to Boston, Boston to Coke Works, and Boston to Salem. Today's B01 has 507, Pan Am's only current heritage unit. 507 was recently repainted into a Guilford Rail System scheme, which is what Pan Am was called before they bought the rights to the name Pan Am. Following B01 south was something you most certainly don't see every day, an MBTA PTC Extra, which on its own is quite common, but this PTC Extra has some foreign power on the end, a New Hampshire North Coast GP38. NHN recently installed PTC on their locomotives and needed to test it on the MBTA line to make sure it was compatible. On this day, MBTA already had plans to run a PTC test train of their own, so the night before, DOBO, NHN's standing gravel train to Boston dropped off GP38-2 number 3823. In the morning, it was put on one end of the PTC Extra. Here it is crossing the Mystic with F40PH-3C number 1061 leading. 1061 seems to be the most unreliable 3C on the fleet, as it still hasn't stayed in active revenue service for more than a month without being taken out of service for one reason or another. Not long after, I heard on the scanner that the Extra was going to go back north, this time with the NHN unit leading, showing some holiday spirit with a wreath on the front. To my knowledge, this is one of the only times NHN has ever led on this part of the system, as NHN only regularly uses the Lowell line and Haverhill line for DOBO and BODO depending on the day.